Fresh news from The Matrix, out of The Matrix. Koen and international movie friends watching. There is news about The Matrix. Keanu Reeves came out in an interview telling something a bit more about the story. Because of course, exactly. Nice. We don't know so much yet about the story. There's very little plot details known. And of course, they don't say what this movie is about. But what was interesting that Keanu Reeves said in an interview, here we see him behind the scenes in San Francisco.
Looking like John Wick.
Looking like John Wick, yeah. That was what I was thinking when I watched John Wick. It could have just as well been a Matrix installment. The way
exactly, like a prequel. So yeah,
exactly. Well, that's interesting that you say that, prequel, because he has also something to say about that. But let's first go into his first quote. He says, "It's a beautiful script that is a love story. It's inspiring. It's another version of a kind of call to wake up. And it has some great action. All will be revealed." Well, great action is, of course, something we surely expect from a Matrix movie.
Yeah.
But the love story aspect here is maybe quite interesting, Koen. A love story about Trinity or Neo, a love story with some new cast members. What do you think?
Yeah, based on the picture that you saw, of course, it was like it wouldn't surprise me if it's between those two.
Yeah.
But I don't remember exactly. He died in the ending.
Yeah, they both died.
They both died, right? So that's why I'm thinking, like, okay, how they can do, of course, like I thought I heard a rumor that they do because he's the chosen one is not the first one, of course. It went over time and time. So maybe we see an earlier one, but that would have made sense in a way
Interesting here is that he has said that they won't go back into the past because there was already a lot of rumors about this because there's this actor Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, also a great name to have, I think.
Awesome name, Reminds me of like Kevin Prince Boateng, like a football player, also with like Prince on the back, really awesome.
But also with the second, I'm also gonna call myself Bas the second.
Third, yeah.
But exactly. But no, he was. There were rumors going around that he would be playing a younger version of Morpheus. But Keanu Reeves came out now and he said that they won't be going back in the past. There's actually some stories going around that they might go like way into the future, and that their entities, so to say, are stored in the Matrix and they are taken out of the Matrix again. The entities of Neo and Trinity. Just rumors.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. So yeah, that's something that Keanu Reeves came with. And then there was another interview with Neil Patrick Harris, who of course also has a part in this new Matrix movie. Like we talked about it in our last video. Well, it could be the new Agent Smith, so to say. He has the looks for it.
Yeah, but have we ever seen him in a very serious role?
Well, a Gun Girl.
Oh yeah, but that fitted him because he has that. Yeah.
I think he's
you
very
see
good
him
actor.
as the bad guy. No, I like the actor. I was a lot of respect for him. I think he's good, but most of the things I saw with him is like comedy stuff. So.
Did you see this Netflix series, The Unfortunate Series of Events with Lemony Snickets?
No. I heard about it.
It's funny. It's very light toned. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think you and Anna will actually also like it since you also like Your Dark Materials. But now we're going a bit off topic. Okay. But he plays a villain there, but it's a comedic villain. But he is the villain there, and I think he has quite a range as an actor. So I think he can.
Maybe this is his first. Maybe this changes him. Like maybe he wanted this for a long time. It's the same, of course, with a lot of actors like Matthew McConaughey. That he always had to be in those rom-coms. Yeah. And then he finally proved himself. So maybe this is his way out. So it's possible. Yeah. But it's nothing is confirmed surrounding this, no?
No, it's nothing known who he will play. We do know that he is in the movie, and he now came out in an interview in the Jesse Carroll show, saying that Wachowski has a bit switched up the visual style. I think Lana has a great inclusive energy, and her style has shifted visually from what she had done to what she is currently doing.
Okay.
So I'm wondering what we could see here. Yeah, of course, The Matrix is now. What is it, 21 years old, the first Matrix movie? Then you feel old, huh, Koen? Me too.
Seriously.
Exactly.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, no, exactly. But so yeah, it's a quite old movie. Of course, it was very refreshing and new for the time with its effects. But I do agree that they shouldn't just rehash what they did back then, but they should try to reinvent it a bit and maybe come with something completely new that will shock and thrill people again instead of rehashing.
Yeah, that would be awesome, especially in these times. Of course, it really shocked a lot of people those times. There were even people that really believed this is like happening, you know.
Yeah,
and there's something to say for the theory, maybe. Like it's nice to think about. Let's say like that.
It's a popular theory, the simulation theory.
Of course, but the thing is, if I watched all three of them, I think last year again, and I have to say they still visually like the CGI stuff still holds up actually pretty okay.
Yeah.
So the only thing for me is like I knowing Lana Wachowski and also her sister they both have the ability to really make some kind of movie or script that really makes people wake up and think of certain things. So I'm curious about that. But the only thing for me, like I don't care how they change it and how they do it. The only thing I really would like to see is again bullet time and see some action moves with that stuff. And for the rest, it's interesting.
They should keep it still recognizable and in line with the rest of the movie, so you can see it more or less as a whole unit. It shouldn't be a complete break with the style that you feel like okay. But when it comes to the love story that we talked about earlier, I wouldn't be surprised because like I said in our last news update, I still feel like they will probably try to make this into a franchise and use Keanu Reeves now and Carrie-Anne Moss to introduce a new cast. So I wouldn't be surprised if the love story is more focused on two other characters than their love story. It feels a bit too obvious. And also
makes sense.
Yeah, if Keanu Reeves comes out now already with this quote, I feel like, okay, maybe it's not their love story then.
No, that makes perfect sense, I think. But did you see any actors lined up on the list that you might think they might be the new characters?
No, not yet.
Right. I didn't see any really young comers that could have taken the new lead then in that sense.
But there's enough talent in there at least. So of course it can emerge from it. I think it's also a bit refreshing always when it's actors that are not too known yet.
That's always nice. You cannot typecast them somehow.
Exactly, you don't connect them with other images you already have in your head about movies. But so that's more or less it now for the Matrix 4 news update for the people watching our international movie friends. We keep a close eye on everything Matrix, this movie. We will see if there's news, and if there's news, we will come with it here on the channel. So if you want to stay updated on the Matrix 4, subscribe to the channel. Give us a little like if you like this video. And let us know in the comments what you do think about this comments by Keanu Reeves and Neil Patrick Harris. Will the love story be between Neo and Trinity? Or will the love story be between new characters? And how do you feel about the quote from Neil Patrick Harris about the visual style? So should they come with something completely new? Or stick with the old? Or something in between? Let us know in the comments.
And do you think he's going to be Agent Smith?
Well, yeah, exactly. Or an agent at least, or a villain, or will he be one of the good guys? Discuss with us in the comments. This was it for now. We're going out of the Matrix.
Unplug.